Alright, I had to lighten up the mood a little bit because this video is going to be god-awful. So what's up, guys? It's Vendetta, and here's the rant video you guys been wanting. So before this starts, I just want to go ahead and sum things up. You know, that way if you don't want to stay for the entirety of the video, you can just listen up or you can just leave right now. I don't really care. I'm basically going to be talking about the blue screens being replaced by disconnects. That's not that's not what we wanted. I'm going to be talking about customization, how it can be added and fixed and all that stuff to zombies, and I want it to be better. I'm going to be talking about mechanics, elixirs, bunny hopping, and last but not least, I'm going to be talking about how much we have downgraded from experience and storyline and etc. because the things that we went from Black Ops 3 to this game, I don't really understand it. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Here comes the video. I'll see you guys later.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now, don't forget to say you will.
Alright, so I'm not going to get like too butthurt about this video, but let's just go ahead and talk about the blue screen. So, yeah, so apparently they've been fixed.
No, I was doing it. No, I failed last round, 2 rounds ago. I was redoing it this round, and then round banded.
Oh my god.
That's what happened in the boss fight.
And that clip literally happened about 4 hours ago, so yeah, that's pretty great. And, you know, the blue screens haven't been as bad as they were at launch, but now there's a bunch of these things, and they're really irritating.
You just get an animation or whatever when it happens?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm just gonna kill him. No! What the fuck? Oh my god. This is why I don't go for Easter eggs!
So now you're probably thinking, oh, that was just a connection interrupted. Well, this has been a continuous, this is like their response for the blue screens. They're like, oh, my bad, we'll fix that. So instead of just crashing the game completely, we'll just replace it with this, whatever this is. It's a long duration of the Treyarch symbol, or not the Treyarch symbol, the Black Ops 4 symbol in the bottom right hand corner, and then it has an error, and then when you try to play the game, you have to close the application at least 4 times, or restart your PS4 about 5 times, and then you're finally back in the game. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how we still, like, look, this is the thing. It's almost like the game has gotten worse since the last update. Like, I have never had this much issues with a game, like, not a game, in a Black Ops experience. No, I just have not. This is the most blue screens I've had in a long time. This is worse than Black Ops 3's launch. Like, I just don't even care. And you know what? I was going to make an entire video just dedicated to the blue screens. But you know what? No, there are a lot more things that Black Ops 4 Zombies needs to be fixed and looked into. I don't know who is in charge of this. I don't know if it is Jason. I don't know if it is Craig. Whoever is in charge, they need to get their act together and actually fix these things, because it's ridiculous when I put hours and hours and hours on it. I'm already Prestige 3 level like 30, man. Like, I am tired of this. Like, the game hasn't even been out for 2 months, and it's already bugging me so much. I've had maybe a couple like moments where I enjoyed the game, and I mean, I have not even been able to get to round 100 on Blood of the Dead because of these disconnects and these blue screens. And that's another thing. Why would you add an Easter egg knowing about the round 150 and you can't even get to it unless you glitch. Like, what is that? Like, I don't even understand that. That makes no sense. And I know so many people have already made this video. That's why I'm addressing all of the problems except for just this one, because everybody's just addressing this problem, and they're not even talking about the other things that I'm about to talk about, which is, it's such a pain. I don't even understand, because it just does not make sense to me how, you know, I get it. The blue screens and the disconnects are the biggest thing, but that's why I had this at the #1 spot for what needs to be fixed, because, you know, it's the blue screens, yes, they have toned down just a hair, but now it's getting replaced by this. Like, look at my screen. Like, what's even happening right now? I don't even understand this. Like, I'm telling you right now, if they keep doing what they're doing, Black Ops 3 is going to be a way better game. I don't even, like, the launch of Black Ops 3 was not even close to this bad. I don't even care. Anybody can step up to the plate. They can be like, no, dude, Black Ops 3 had way more. But no, it didn't. I don't care. I never had a Shadows of Evil round 1 blue screen. I just was not that unlucky. I never had blue screens on Shadows of Evil round 1. Never on the Giant. I had high round blue screens and high round disconnects, but that's normal. Like, that's a normal thing. This game is not capable on release to do that. But round 1? Are you kidding me? That just doesn't make any sense. I'm going to stop talking about this, and I'm going to move on to the next issue because it's starting to... I'm getting heated up for no reason. So let's continue on to the next problem that I think... Not problem, but thing that could fix zombies and make it to my expectations. So here we go. Psych, not anymore, you dumb faggot. So, you know, you guys probably don't think this is such a big issue or problem or anything, but for people like me, okay, for people like me, it is, okay? I don't understand how Treyarch, Black Ops Zombies can't perfect this, okay? It blows, and, you know, it blows my mind, and it makes me upset that I have to ask for this. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're gonna add inspects in multiplayer. You're gonna add variants in multiplayer. You're gonna add the extra camos, the reactive camos, all this stuff. And you know what? Honestly, I want to talk about Blackout in a separate video, like how it's kind of getting, you know, it's just getting rolled over by multiplayer as well. I don't understand why Zombies and Blackout, they don't add that stuff to it. I don't understand why it's only a multiplayer thing. I paid for the black market. I paid for the special version, the mystery box, to use the variant in Zombies, and I can't even do that. I don't understand. Like, you can't even use it. Look at this. You have to use a base version. Why did they not do that? I don't understand. Like, I kind of get Blackout because I bet somebody could probably glitch the create a class system in Blackout and make it to where, like, they could put attachments and all that shit on weapons and whatnot. But, like, Zombies? Like, why? Why not? I don't understand. Like, it's just a personalization thing. And why can't we just hold triangle or something to inspect instead of double tap left D-pad? Like, we haven't done that in any previous Call of Duties. So why in this one? You know, it's probably not, you know, someone like me should probably rant about it, but, like, you know, if I spend money and all that stuff for this stuff and it doesn't even work, I just said stuff like 3 times in a row, but if it doesn't work in the other game modes, I don't get it. I just don't understand, and I think it's something they can fix and add. Just that little stuff. I mean, even Noah J456 even said that he would enjoy to have the camos and the variants and all that stuff in Zombies, you know, because that just gives you something else to work towards for Zombies. And it could also, you could do it in Blackout as well, because nobody, you know, is going to buy this game and just want to use all that stuff in one mode. At least I don't. There are people out there that do it. It's mostly content creators. It's not somebody that's just playing the game, let's be honest. That's just how content creators are. They're going to use the stuff they're just going to use one game mode, and that's going to be their channel. That's how it is. They're not going to be able to play all the modes unless they're really up there, you know. But, excuse me. That's just my point of view on it. I really hope that they do add variants and all that stuff, because I probably won't buy the next black market. I mean, I bought all the tiers, all 250. So I don't know. I grinded like the first 60 tiers, and then I realized that in like, I think it's like what, 30, 40 days, that's when it's going to end. I won't have time for that. I won't have time to do that stuff. And, you know, it's kind of BS that the elixirs are like the only thing that's buyable for zombies from the black market. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's the only thing. Like, they thought that, like, we went from Black Ops 3 to this game, and it seems like they're doing the same thing in zombies. That you're able to buy the gobblegums, you're able to do all that stuff, except for they just changed the names of everything. And now they're adding these talisman items and the perks. Hold on, I can't. That's the next thing I'm going to talk about, so I can't go that far. Kind of going over myself, but anyway, that's my little theory about the camos and stuff. I think if that was added to the game, that'd make it a lot better. They could also just add camos to the black market shop, zombies only camos, like you know how they're basically having the skins for the multiplayer characters. They could do that with the camos as well. So like, say in zombies you have to do a certain amount of tiers. You could do like 5 tiers for a camo. Does that make, like, that's what they could do? That way, our zombie guys, we can also do that stuff instead of just playing multiplayer for zombies content. That just doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, it doesn't. Like, the fact that the face paints, the other face paints, not the first 4, but the other 4 were only unlockable through multiplayer. You can play Blackout, it just takes way longer to unlock tiers that way. But, I don't know. That's just my opinion on customization. I think they should just add it. And, yeah, so let's go on. I don't even have an intro because this shit's so... It's just so stupid. So let's talk about the mechanics a little bit. Not too much on it, but these are some things that I would like to be fixed personally. I really want bunny hopping to be fixed because basically, excuse me, I keep burping in front of you guys, but I just want bunny hopping to be fixed, and I want it back in the game because I've been playing Black Ops 3 for years, and the fact that they just take it out of the game is stupid. I don't understand. You can't bunny hop for shit in this game. So that's one thing. Other thing is elixirs. I don't like how some of them are rechargeable. I don't like how some of them are... You have to pay to basically get them. I just don't understand it. Like the only ones that I even use, and they're classic. Their classics are Arsenal Accelerator, Extra Mint, Burned Out, and there's one called Nowhere But Here, and I think it might not be called that, but it's the one where you go to the down player instantly when you use it, and you can revive them and all that. Because you know how the maps are. I mean, Titanic it's literally a Titanic. It can be across the map, and you can't revive them unless you have this gobblegum, literally. Unless, or you can have the one where you revive all down. Actually, scratch that. No, because I think that's when they're completely down. It's like a Phoenix up, but on steroids. I don't like how the elixirs are. I don't like how they're rechargeable. Like, I don't understand how fire cell is a rechargeable thing. If I have 7 fire cells, I should be able to use them. Because guess what? I paid for them. So why can't I use them? I don't understand. You're going to have people out there that are like, no, that's too overpowered. You can't have 7 fire cells in one round. Why not? It's a 3-hour long Easter egg. If I can take down at least 10 to 30 minutes, what's wrong with that? Like, I don't understand. And double points? Why is that rechargeable? I don't understand. I just don't. I don't get it. You know, I get the nukes. Like, that should definitely be a rechargeable one because that's overpowered. You know, I get the alchemical actually no, I don't understand that. That's stupid. I don't know why it's a rare. It should be common, or it should be a classic because I practiced with it for years. Don't know why. Power keg, I get it. You know, I get why they do that. Undead Men Walking, I get how it's an unchargeable. I understand it. Wall power? No, I don't understand how in the world that's unchargeable. Don't get it. Cashback? Nope, don't understand it. It's pay to win. Paid for it, so why can't I use it when I want to? Killjoy? Kind of understand it. But anyway, I'm getting over myself. Elixirs, some need to be nerfed, some need to be buffed. It needs to be fixed. Now the talisman. Okay, let's get to the talisman that needs to be fixed, okay? It needs to give you more than one per cycle. You should be getting, if you get 3 elixirs, then I think that you should at least get 2 to 3 talisman. Especially for the guarantee one. I get the first one, which is like, I gotta look at it. The 30, I get that one because literally you can play a game and get like 20 of those things. If you play games like me where you get to like round 50 or 60s on Blood of the Dead, you get like 100 of these things. Literally, there's no reason why. But I think you should be able to get a guarantee of 1. I don't think there should be, oh, you may get it. Each one should be a guarantee for the talisman. And I don't understand why it's not a thing. So, last but not least for the mechanics is juking. At first, I was like, nah, juking's still a thing. But I have gotten into moments where I'm getting hit in the back and I have a full blown out shield. That doesn't make any sense. I'm getting hit directly from the back. Sometimes I get 1 hits from Blight Fathers and I have a shield on. Like, I don't get it. I do not understand. And it's almost as if you can't juke certain, like, you have to play so cautious in this game. It's ridiculous. But that's it for mechanics. Hope it gets fixed, and let's continue to the next thing. Before I talk about this next thing, I just want you guys to watch this. Just watch this video first. Yeah, how the hell do you feel now? So basically in this one, I'm going to tell you guys how we downgraded so much from Black Ops 3 story to this one. And I'm really hoping they fix it. You know, I was honestly going to talk about how buggy the game is with the boss fights and etc. But you know what? No, that glitches and stuff are kind of fun to me, and it kind of brings memories and stuff, so I'm not going to really touch on that. I'm going to touch about how the experience and the Easter eggs and all that stuff, how they should fix this, and it's not really an issue or a problem, it's just the way of how the game flow is. After you guys just watched that video I just showed you, it just doesn't feel like we came to a new zombies game that feels more intense and fun and enjoyable from the last Black Ops. This one just, it's so, basically the word lame. I mean, we went from fighting dragons, giant mechs, giant spiders, the Shadow Man and the Apothicon army, to fighting a giant Brutus from Mob of the Dead, an elephant, and a giant eye that no one even really knows. Like, half of the people that kill it don't even know that it's the Eye of Odin until they watch a Mr. Waffles or Mr. Dalek video. Like, they don't, like, I just don't see how they have really expanded from the last season, like the last game. And it just disappoints me and upsets me that, like, this is what we get after doing all that cool stuff. This is what we get. Elemental Blundergats. A scorpion weapon that's not even really that good. I don't get it. I'm just really hoping the DLC, it's amazing. Like, they need to look at games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and God of War so that way they can make notes on these, you know, the Spartan Greek mythology era. Because 9, it was okay, but it's like the best map on the disc right now. Like, I don't know. I like Blood, but it's Mob. It's remake of Mob. Like, I just think it's crazy how I waited this long for this game, and this is what I get delivered to me. $200, Mystery Box Edition. I don't get it. And I've played Classified and Blood the most. And the thing about 9 is that it's Chaos Story, so I don't care about the Chaos Story. Aether Story, please continue the Aether storyline. I am begging you, Treyarch, continue it. It's probably going to happen because that's what happened in BO3. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. They were like, after Shadows of Evil happened, they were like, hey, we need to continue the Aether story. We don't need to do these new characters. We need to do the Aether storyline. That's how they were in Black Ops 2. They're like, nope, the transit crew gotta kick them out the window. We gotta bring back our boys. I just really hope they continue it in Black Ops 4. It's just so connected to us zombie fans out there, and right now it just doesn't feel like a Black Ops Treyarch zombie game. Feels like it's just another Call of Duty Zombies game that's pretty much terrible. So these are the things that I wanted to be fixed in the game. Fixed, you know, etc. I just want the game to be a lot better within the next couple updates, DLCs, all of that. You know, I'm really excited to see what's gonna come up next. But if they keep the flow of what they're doing right now, of the Easter eggs and whatnot, I don't know what to say. Black Ops 2 is gonna be such a better experience. At least it was for me. This one is just full of blue screens, disconnects, terrible mechanics, and terrible Easter eggs. So I hope it all gets fixed. I hope you see this, Treyarch. I hope somebody important out there sees this. That way they can address it throughout their peers. You know, like one of the bigger YouTubers. So I just hope this gets out there, and I'll see you guys later. Get them Easter eggs done. Get that dark matter camo, and get them wins on Blackout. I'm just going to shut up, and I'm out.